Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Beauty After 40, the channel where I share tips and tricks on how to look and feel fabulous in your 40s, 30s, why not, and beyond. For those of you who are new here, my name is Chantal and you're very much welcome. And to my old subscribers, hey, I hope everything is good. I hope your life is good. I hope family life is good. Today, I'm going to talk about something that some of you have requested, and but I've been dragging my feet to step into it because I believe that to advise someone on something, you must have experienced it or you understand. So even though I have not experienced this personally, I have through friends, vicariously through friends. So without much ado, let's dive into the fun topic of dating for those in your 40s. I know dating in your 40s can be a wonderful thing, okay? But it can also be daunting and challenging, especially if if you're coming out of a long-term relationship or marriage, or if you're new to this online scene thing. The stories I hear when it comes to this online dating. Boy, I'm scared for those who engage in it. But as the saying goes, to gain, you must risk, okay? So that's why I decided to do some research and share with you some expert approved tips on how to date successfully and to find love at this stage, okay? So grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, or bowl of popcorn, sit back and relax, and let's get started, shall we? So the very first thing that I think you should do after a breakup, or like before you indulge into any other thing, is to give yourself time to mourn the relationship you just left, okay? You should give yourself time. You should give yourself time to process it. One of the things that most of us do after we break up, be it women or men, is that we try to jump into a new relationship, or we don't really process the old one. We try to jump into a new one. We try to compensate to fill in that void that we left, you understand? And it is not good. It's not a good thing to do. It's never a good idea, because I mean, you have not had time to mourn the old relationship. You understand? You have to first really take time and process it and accept it. Whether you've been married for a decade or you just left a relationship that was just a few months old, breaking up is never easy, okay? It's never an easy thing. It can leave you feeling numb, angry and sad and disoriented. All those emotions, you have to deal with them first, okay? You have to first process it. That's why it's crucial for you to take care of yourself, to process your emotions, you understand, before you get into a relationship, before you drag someone into the mess. Okay, so trust me, I know it, because I have this friend that she was married for 20 years. I know, 20 years. And she just got divorced. She got divorced like 6 months ago. And the very first thing she did was she jumped into the dating pool. Like, she just went into another man. And it was wrong. It was very wrong, because that relationship didn't last a week. She just kept doing the same thing over and over again. And one night, she called me and she was like, "Wait, we need to talk. I really need to talk to someone." I was like, "Okay, I'm always available, girl. Let's chat." And the next thing, we were in a bar, of course, drinking and trying to chat. And what she was like, what she told me was a whole mess. Like, she had messed up all her life. She had messed it up. She had messed up her time. And what I told her was, say, calm down, take your time, and really, really mourn this relationship. 20 years is not 20 days, not 20 months. Those are years of your life, and you guys had children. You have to take time and mourn it. And, you know, and we talked and advised her that she should first heal from her wounds. You understand? Because, you know, this is a big wound when you leave a relationship, and it leaves this void that you always want to fill. You always try to fill it with something. Some people try to fill it with work. Some people try to fill it with their kids. And some people try to fill it with another partner, which is very wrong. You should try and mourn it. Like, don't fill that void yet. Like, try to understand first what brought up the breakup. What made you guys break up? Second, how you can fix yourself better. Third, how, you know, so that you should not repeat the mistakes. You know, and she took her time. You know, she took the advice I gave her. She took it. She took some time off the dating pool, and she focused on herself. She went for therapy. She joined a support group, reconnected with her friends and families. You know, when you're married, we do this a lot. We kind of tend to neglect our family and friends. So yeah, I know I do that a lot too. So she rediscovered her hobbies, her passions. She rediscovered her hobbies and her passions, and worked on her self-esteem and self-love. And before she knew it, she was already bright. She was shining. Like, now she's more positive. She's more hopeful. She is more she believes more in love, in second chances. And now she's gone back into the dating pool, and she's dating this fantastic guy, you know, and she's happy. And, you know, and I can see another wedding coming very soon with her and this guy. They are very happy together, and that is what you should work for. Okay, so another thing is to identify your relationship goals. Okay, one thing we in our 40s we are not supposed to do is to waste time. That time that we wasted doing all that stupidity when we were younger, there is no time. Come on. So before you start dating in your 40s, it's good to identify your relationship goals. Like, what are you looking for in a partner? Okay, what kind of relationship do you want? Do you want something serious? Are you in for a casual? Or, you know, do you want to get married? Or do you want to cohabit? Like, do you want kids or not? These are important questions to ask yourself, and before you go out to meet new people. Okay, so yeah, knowing what you want will help you narrow down your options. Okay, and avoid wasting your time on incompatible matches. Okay. It will also help you to avoid confusion and disappointment later on. Okay, for example, let me take this example. If you're looking for a long-term committed relationship, okay, but the person you're dating is only interested in a fling, but you think you can't leave them because the D or the P is too good, or they treat you nicely. boy, you're in for a reality check, okay? Don't settle for less. You are bound to get hurt sooner or later. That is why it's important to communicate your goals clearly and respectfully with potential partners, okay? From the start. Don't assume they want the same thing as you. Assumption is a very bad thing in a relationship. Ask them directly and listen, please listen carefully to their answers. Don't be afraid to express your needs and expectations. Another thing you need to do when you're in your 40s and you're dating is to be realistic in your expectations, okay? Sometimes we have unrealistic and even unreasonable expectations of ourselves, our partners, and even our relationships, okay? And this can lead to frustration and disappointment. Let's take, for example, we might expect ourselves and our partners to be perfect in everything, forgetting that they are humans. We are all human and we are flawed. We are flawed. We might compare our current relationship with our exes. We might compare our current partners with our exes. That's a very big mistake. And by doing that, we will turn to overlook our current partner's unique qualities and strengths, and which is very bad and very frustrating too. We might idealize our future partners or relationship, and ignore the reality and challenges of dating, which is very bad. These are all common mistakes that can sabotage a relationship or our chances of finding love. That's why it's important to be more than flexible and open-minded when dating at this stage, at this age, or at this stage in life, okay? Instead of focusing on perfection, please focus on compatibility, okay? Look for someone who shares your values, your goals, your interests, and your personality traits, okay? But also respect your differences and boundaries. Instead of comparing with the past and or the future, okay? Appreciate the present, appreciate the now. Enjoy getting to know someone new, okay? Do that without judging them by their age, their appearances, their income, or stages. Be curious, attentive, and respectful, and see where the connection leads you to, okay? Okay. Prioritize values and emotional intelligence. Another thing we need to do in our 40s when dating is prioritize value and emotional intelligence. What do I mean by that? Okay. Values are the principles that guides you, your life, and your choices. They reflect what you believe in and what you stand for and what you expect, okay, from yourself and from others. Those are your values. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions and those of others. It involves skills such as empathy, communication, self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, and social awareness. Okay. Both values and emotional intelligence are essential for building a healthy and lasting relationship. They help you connect with someone or anyone on a deeper level, okay? Beyond the surface attraction, okay? They help you resolve conflict constructively, support each other emotionally, and grow together as a couple. Okay. That's why it's important to look for someone who shares your values and has a high level of emotional intelligence. I'm not talking about booking intelligence, I'm talking emotional intelligence. Okay, for me personally, some of the values that matters most are honesty, loyalty, kindness, generosity, and compassion. I want someone who is truthful, faithful, caring, giving, and understanding. And luckily for me, my husband encompasses that and more. Some of the signs of emotional intelligence that you should look for are empathy, communication, self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, and social awareness, okay? I want you to look for someone who can empathize with you and communicate with others effectively. The person has some home training. They know their strengths and their weaknesses and can control their impulses and their mouth. Okay. And also they can pursue their goals and adapt to different situations and are diplomatic. Okay. Don't settle for less because you're in your 40s. Please don't settle for less. Please, please don't settle for less. Don't settle for less because our tradition and culture frowns upon a woman that is in her 40s and is single. Please, please don't settle for that. It's better to be single, happy, and thriving, and be alive, please, than to be in a relationship and you are miserable, you are sad, and you're living like a zombie. It's better to be single, okay, than to be in misery, okay? The last thing I want to share with you today is something that has helped a lot of people that I know of in their dating life, and that is therapy. As I earlier said, therapy is not something to be ashamed of, okay? It's something to be proud of or grateful for. Therapy is a way of taking care of yourself, and therapy is a way of taking care of yourself and your mental health. Therapy is a way of learning more about yourself, okay, and your relationships. Therapy is a way of healing from your past, and it also helps you to prepare for your future. That's why I highly recommend going to therapy when you're dating in your 40s or when you're planning to date in your 30s or 40s. Therapy can help you heal from any traumas and pain that you may have experienced in your previous relationships, okay? And it could be abuse, betrayal, loss, rejection. Therapy can help you overcome any of these fears and insecurities that might be holding you back from dating. Okay. Such fears as rejection, or fear of intimacy, or fear of commitment, or fear of being alone. Okay, therapy can help you with that. It can help you break those patterns and habits that always sabotage your dating success. Okay, habits such as choosing the wrong partner. I know some of us have a type. Repeating the same mistake over and over again. Okay, settling for less. Ew. Or avoiding intimacy. Therapy can help with that a lot. That's it, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was educational enough and you learned something from it. Okay, please, before I go, know you are beautiful, you are unique, you are special, and you are enough. Okay, do not settle for less. Do not settle, and don't rush into things. Always take your time to get into any relationship. Okay, so that's all I've got for you today. I hope you love it. See you guys next week. Love you guys. Next week I might teach you guys how I make my own food, my stew, my tomato stew with a twist. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be a healthy one as usual, and you're gonna love it. You will love it. I know you will love it. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye bye. Love you all. Bye bye. And then see you on Wednesday on my runaway. Okay, on my Fashion Wednesday. See you guys next week on Wednesday on Fashion Wednesday. Bye bye. Love you.